Welcome into Divine Golden Master, where we master being divine at this 3D reality. Alright, so today is going to be jam-packed with a lot of information, okay? So you may want to get your pen and your paper and take your notes, because we're going to be going over a lot of different herbs and different basic ingredients that we already have around us that you can use in a magical way in your mundane life. Okay, so we're gonna jump into this video, and a lot of these tips will be useful. I'm gonna try to correlate them to like love and things like that to go along with the collective energy that we have at this time. Okay, so without further ado, the first thing I want to talk about is milk. Okay, milk is very magical, it's very ancient, it's very prosperous. Milk is ruled by the moon, right? And it's white. Okay. And when you think about milk as well, it also is in alignment with Elegua energy, and it's very cleansing. Okay, so milk is really good to clear any type of stagnant energy, feeling confused, like just a really good cleansing ingredient that you can put in your spiritual baths that could really help to purify you. Now, it's really good to use it in your abundance baths too. So milk and honey, for instance, is a really good bath to take. Okay, and you can use different milk for different purposes. Some of my recommendations would be cow milk for nurturing energy, or like summoning nurturing energy, or prosperity, protection. Also, I will also use it with cleansing as well. Goat's milk can help to bring power and success. Okay, so you could, like, especially for like your prosperity, your divine feminine type of activation, like the milk and honey goddess bath, things like that. Goat's milk, really good. What else? Coconut milk. I like coconut milk as well. It's really good. And coconut milk can be used for protection. Specifically, coconuts are really good for cleansing as well. We all know this. And they say too that if you drink milk from a black cow, that you'll be protected. Okay, so that's just like a myth that I've heard. All right, my bad, you guys. So milk is really good to use. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any notes. Let me see. Oh, it's also really good to take if you have if you're gonna do like a marriage spell. You can also do the marriage candle and put milk and honey around it. Okay, you can also make a bath and you guys both take the bath. Okay, also leaving milk as an offering is really good to keep trickster spirits away, and to also help with losing items. And that really works, because I tried it out a few times. Put out a cup of milk when I lost something and I was able to find it. Okay, so that is something that really works. Okay, my bad, y'all. Pardon the interruption. Okay, the next thing we got is brown sugar. Now, brown sugar is really good to help with removing arguments, fighting, anybody who is stubborn, helping them to bend to your will, see your way. Okay, Also too, like say if you're having a lot of conflicts within family, your family could be having a lot of conflicts, the house could just feel like the energy could feel tense or hot, some may say. You can use brown sugar, okay, and you can sprinkle it in your home. You can use it with a candle. You could burn it on top of a charcoal. All right, and it also helps to just increase love energy, like sweet vibrations. Let's see, what else do I have in my notes? It's good for prosperity as well. And I like to use them in my sweetening jars. And if you make dolls, like love dolls or dolls for yourself, or of you and a lover together, you can put brown sugar in it as well. That's a really good ingredient. I'm gonna turn it down, baby.
It looks like you already bits.
Be quiet, baby. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to talk about is skullcap. So skullcap is really good. I like to use skullcap, especially when it's a lot of mental attacks or projections. Whenever you're experiencing any type of mental conflict or overthinking, having too many thoughts that are conflicting with what you are desiring, or your thoughts or something in the mind is keeping you from manifesting something, turn it down, baby. You're gonna have to go in the house. You heard me? It's okay. All right, so yeah, and skullcap is really good for that, right? Helping to release any type of mental friction, mental overthinking, thoughts weighing heavy. Like say if you reconcile with a lover, you may be finding it hard to trust them again, things like that. This is really good to help soothe that energy, okay? And it also will help to just have this more clear, airy feeling, okay? Especially too for my air signs and my Virgos, because it is ruled by Virgo energy, okay? It's really, really good for you to help with like your overthinking, if you happen to overthink, things like that. It also helps for any type of fear mindsets. And for my smokers too, if you smoke, you can add it to your weed, your marijuana, and literally, like, it'll stop you from coughing. It stops anxiety when you experience that anxiety feeling. It's just really smooth, and it really helps to relax you as well. It's really good to relax you. And you can also, if you don't smoke, you can also drink it in a tea, okay? Many different ways. You can put it in your food, however. All right, the next thing we're going to talk about is camphor. Okay, so, and I'm gonna have everything, I'm gonna edit this video, so I'm gonna have everything listed. But camphor, okay, camphor is really good for cleansing. All right, especially if you feel like spiritual warfare, like especially when connections are really, really good. A lot of times it's always that energy that tries to infiltrate, right? Or whenever you have a strong bond or something like that, something's going well, it's always going to be, you always have to anticipate that type of thing, because that happens, right? So this energy here, this camphor, holds the energy where it clears all of that type of energy away. Any type of excess, any type of psychic attacks, any type of anything doing with the higher level of consciousness, things like that. Camphor can clear out the energy. You can also use it on top of the charcoal, burning it, okay, going through your house, swiping it. You can use a turkey feather, or just a feather, or just your hand, okay? What else? And it's really good too to keep away evil, right? To clear away and also keep away evil. And that's just like lower vibrations that want to distract you, want to keep you from your purpose, right? Or even like monitoring spirits, whatever the case may be. Okay. The next thing we're going to go over is oranges. So oranges are really, really good because it holds that sun energy. So it brings a very bright energy to connections. Also, it gives longevity. And that's one of my favorite uses of oranges because it adds longevity to relationships. It increases fidelity, trust. It brings this warmth, right? In my experience. Now, oranges are really, really good too. We did a video about the limes, but oranges are really good too to put with cloves, right? You could do those for protection. If you're specifically protecting like a love connection, right? You can get a love sigil. I'll put one in the video. That is a protection over committed relationships. Okay. What it was? Let me go back to my notes. Yeah, it is a fire energy as well. And I feel like oranges bring a beautiful bright energy because it also brings like this glamour energy too, right? So especially if you are trying to do the finer things in life and things like that, really good for that. It's really good too, just the harmonious effect. And it also helps to dispel depression, fatigue, or like that energy when like things could get stale or stagnant. This is really good for that. Okay. And this is really good to help lift the vibration. All right. We know also, even working with the color orange, that's bringing a road opening effect. Okay. And also fertility. So if you say you want to, in new beginnings, so say you want to start over, do a new beginning, or you want to have a child, you want to birth something, or you want to birth a business, whatever the case may be, you can use your relationship with the orange energy to pull that into your frequency, right? So yeah, so oranges are really good too to just place on your altar, to keep around, because they just bring this fullness energy, and it's like this rich royalty energy. Like when we speak about how I tell y'all how they put in the paintings where a lot of the people back in the day had like fruit bowls on the table, and all that was a symbol of prosperity and wealth, right? And status in society. Okay, so it's good to bring that in your home and also put it on your love altar. All right. The next thing that we're going to talk about is vanilla. Okay, so vanilla is really good. It brings that sensual effect. It brings sweetening. Okay, it brings calming. And it's an aphrodisiac. All right, so this could be something too that you could put inside of your diffuser. And it brings a very sweet, loving energy. It also brings good fortune and emotional balance. It also is really, really good for attraction. And I don't know about you, but I love the smell of vanilla. It also is a water element. So that's also, when you think about the tarot, that water element is like emotions, right? Really good. You can use that in essential oil. You can use it in the diffuser, like I was saying. However, set the tone, set the vibe in your home, especially like this Valentine's Day. Go ahead and make you a special love blend. Put some vanilla in there. You can even use the orange essential oil. Okay. And some companies will have the brown sugar cookie essential oils. So, Amazon ship next day. Okay. Hold on. So the next one we're going to do is the horny goat weed. Okay. And you can get this in a powder form, or you can also get it in the herb form. And I've never really got it in the herb form. I always get it in the powder form. Okay. But it is really, really good for domination. Okay. And Matter of fact, I feel like it's another name for it. Let me Google it. But it's really, really good for domination. It's also an aphrodisiac, and it can make it's also like a lust herb, and it's always good to mix in a little bit of lust with the love, right? Yeah, it's like a herb. It's like a leaf almost. It looks like. That's the best way I could describe it. Hold on. Yep. Okay. So, and it also says it's a tonic that helps to strengthen the kidney. All right. So, period. That's really, really good. I didn't know that, y'all. Hold on. So this is what it looks like, and it's really, really good in sex magic, fertility as well, love magic. All right, and they say that the horny goat weed was supposedly named by a Chinese goat herder who noticed the effect in his male goats. As the name would imply, this herb has been magically and medicinally used for virility since ancient times. In traditional Chinese medicine, this weed is said to be very potent in yang masculine energy, period. So this is also something too where if you feel like somebody needs help or something like that, you could do a candle working with this for them, for that, with like a penis candle. You could put them together and get you an oil, intention oil that matches that intention, right, if they're having issues. Or to also dominate. Okay, use horny goat weed in sachets. I don't know why I always say that word weird. For sex magic, fertility, and love. So you can put it in pillow, number one, and put it like, you know, you can sew it inside the pillow. You can put it under the bed, around the bed, in the top of the bed, sprinkle it. You can make a mojo bag and hang that by the bed, at the top of the bed, or put it under the bed. Like, you could do a lot of different things with it. Okay. What else? Oh, you can also drink it. Like we were saying, it's really good for the kidney, but it also will be good for the libido. So that is another really good one. Okay. Period. The next one I want to talk about is like using glitter and gold flakes and stuff in your magic. That is really, really good as well, because it really helps to bring that shimmer, that beauty, and you also will get the attention of high vibrational spirits and spirits that operate in that energy, right? That will bring bright energy. I just feel like too, you get noticed more, right? And it's like, it's more, I guess it's more metaphorical or mind thing, but it's like, I just feel like that's just how I feel. So yeah, the next thing I'm going to talk about is Canadula, or however you say, because I be hearing Canadula, and then the other word, I don't even know how to pronounce the other way. All right, but also known as marigold, we know it as that as well, and it's really good for protection, healing, and love, and business. I love it for business. Okay, you can also put this is really good to add to that mojo bag to put over the bed, because it's really good in, especially if you're a feminine energy, to bring out that goddess energy, to bring out the divine feminine energy. Okay, like I said too, it's really good for wealth and success, to attract that. It's really good to enhance your clairvoyance, your different clairs. Okay, whether you're clairsentient, clairvoyant, or however you're tapped in. Okay, it can enhance that for you, especially too if it's like a love situation, where you may want clarity. You could even wear some, or put the mojo bag in your bra, or put some in your purse or whatever, and have that with you when you go around that person to bring the clarity, right? What else? Let me see. Let me go back to the notes. This is also a sun energy, and it, like, a lot of the sun herbs help to remove negative energy because it brings bright energy. So it's really good for that too, to keep the high vibrations. I also really like it in doing yoni steam. So it's really good for that. You can put it in your yoni steam, your yoni oil. Hold on, y'all. Ooh. You can also put it in your pillow to help with clarity of dreams, to help you really to be able to tap into your dreams, remember your dreams, and understand the messages that your dreams could be trying to send you. Okay? Now, the next one that we're going to talk about is going to be cinnamon. All right, the favorite, the well-known, we all know cinnamon. Cinnamon is amazing, okay? It's really good for abundance, prosperity, success, but it's also really good for love, okay? It's really good for love. And specifically, I like to use cinnamon sticks when it comes to love workings, but cinnamon powder is really good too. And most of the time I use both, like, I be ODing. Now, I'm not gonna, the video is getting pretty long, so I'm not gonna keep going super in depth about everything, but I'm gonna list a few more and break down a couple more, and then we're gonna go ahead and close out this video. Okay, so the next one is gonna be hibiscus. I love hibiscus. Okay, really, really good too for fidelity, for that soft, nurturing love. Okay, love hibiscus. Also good for the steam. Also good to drink. Okay, and it turns, you know, you can use it to, like, say if you're gonna do some type of write some type of letter or love note or whatever on your altar, put on your altar, or however, you can soak it in the hibiscus and let it dry, and you can let it get the ink that way, right? So say the paper, it'll turn the paper like a cherry color or a pink color. That's a really good way too to go ahead and infuse it with that energy, right? And say that could be your petition, and then you could burn that. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is watermelon. All right, watermelon is amazing, really easy to access, right? And you can basically just cut a watermelon in half, right? Literally take 2 chime candles, I would say red or white, and put it as each person. You could do your love working like that. The next thing I want to talk about that a lot of people don't know, we always talk about Rose of Jericho for prosperity and finances, which it is amazing for that. It is amazing for resurrecting a dead situation, though, period. So if you have a love life too that needs to be resurrected, right? You need to bring a lot of prosperous, abundant, high vibrational energy into a connection. You can use the Rose of Jericho. All right, right? What you could do, put your name underneath it, right, or inside the water, however you want to do it, but you can also write the name on the bowl. I'm seeing a black cat. You can also write each other's names on the bowl, or however you want to do it, okay? And that could be symbolic of resurrecting the relationship, the connection. All right, even if it's just like, say you just want to resurrect your sex life, or you want to resurrect your, like, one-on-one time, y'all don't spend enough time together, you can do that as well. Look at the kitty. I'm sorry, y'all. He must be right here by the door. But yeah, and you can resurrect that. Say if you guys have a business together or something like that of the sort, you can resurrect your business. Say it's been slow. It's right there, look. You can resurrect you guys' business, y'all family business, or however, it's been slow, right? The next thing is going to be wormwood. Really, really good protection, okay? Now, if you are experiencing a lot of arguments, fighting, things like that. Now this is like period, but especially for relationships, you can use copal. Okay, copal is a really, really good resin, and we know that resin is the okay. Close it, baby. It's not closed. Close the door. It's not closed. Close the door, please. Alright, my bad, y'all. Alright, so, and we know that resin is the blood of the tree. And I think it takes 10 years or... Hold on, let me Google it real quick. How long does it take? I'm recording, Roman. No skating right now, Roman. You heard me? No skating. It's too cold. I'm trying to record, Roman. What? Go in the house. It's too cold. Go in the house, baby. Go in the house. It's too cold. What? No, I already pulled you up. Go in the house. I'm sitting here trying to record, Roman. Now I gotta edit all this other video. Damn. Okay, so it says copal resin is not made in the sense of a human process. It is naturally occurring resin that forms over time on copal trees, taking anywhere from decades to millions of years to fully harden. Depending on the environmental conditions and the specific type of copal tree involved, generally is considered to be a time frame between 50 years. 50 years and 1.6 million years? What? For copal resin. Alright, so that's also explains another reason why it's so powerful. So think about something taking all of that time to develop. And now you're burning this in your home, okay? It's bringing a lot of high vibrations. It's bringing a lot of high energy, alright? It's very good to bring that light energy amidst any dark energy that could be coming up in the home. It's really good to support the love energy, transformation. Really good to help ease the energy while going through transformation. And that's why I like it too. I really like it when I want to feel like calm vibes, when I want to just feel also sensual, but like peace, rest type of, like, you know, self-care type of energy is really good for that. Also to burn during readings and things like that, because it's really good for enlightenment, self-development, okay, ancestral work, because you think about if it takes that long to create, it absorbs a lot of ancestral energy, right? Because it's around so many different energies for all them years. All right. And it's really good for saint magic. Now, the last one that I'm going to give you guys is going to be lemon verbena. And lemon verbena is really, really good for its attraction. Put lemon verbena in your purse. Put it if you have a shirt with pockets, a jacket. If you don't like all that, just put it inside a little small pouch, tie it up, and then put that in your pocket. Put it in your car, because it's really good to attract. Okay, it's really good for its attracting powers. It's also good to cleanse a space and keep away enemies. All right, so you can use it for that too. Put it around your home. All right, really good to attract a lover. It's also good to help break bad habits and addictions. And the last thing you could do with this on your Valentine's Day night, or whenever you are celebrating a special night with your special someone, is go ahead and from the right corner, top right corner of your room, all the way down to the left bottom corner of your room, and then the other side, go back up and then go in an X on your ground. So you're gonna basically just make an X and you're gonna do this with the lemon verbena. So you can do it in a powder form, dust, herb, whatever suits your boat. But this is going to be able to bring this person, whoever you bring in there, is going to be super like enamored by you, right? Really like taken back. They're gonna like, especially too for very, 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 very intense orgasmic sexual experience. This is really good for that. Okay, don't say I didn't tell you so. Okay, I love you guys. Love yourself. Oh, matter of fact, I think I had a couple more I wanted to share with you guys from my notebook. Hold on. I was gonna tell you guys too, another little recipe you can make as a tea for someone, that Bailey's, peppermint, rosemary, all of those three together, and it can really help them to, like, say if you want to have some type of talk with them that day, or you want them to remember something. This really helps to focus the mind. It really helps that mental focus and clear brain fog, right? So especially too if you want to really get the best conversation with someone or get understanding, for them to understand you. However, this is good. All right, and it's also going to help them to remember the conversation. So say you want to make a proposal or something, make this tea for the person you're making the proposal for, and they'll really be able to receive it, remember, it's going to stick with them. And it also helps to fight off damage by the free radicals in the brain. Okay, so yeah, what was the other one? Let's see. Is it this one? Oh, so yams are really good too. You can put this on your love altar for a resilient relationship, strength, right? And for you guys both keeping the faith in the relationship, okay? And not being afraid of putting the hard work, right? And we know yams also is a form of currency, right? It was a form of currency. Pumpkins too are symbolic, and you can use even just like the little, figurine ones to bring abundant energy to your connection as well. What else we have? Oh, we talked about oranges already. Bananas are really good too, and can symbolize fertility. It also can bring couples together forever, okay, and bless them with children. So if you want to have children, or you want to keep, if you want to have children, you want the relationship to stay together for a long time, keep bananas around, or you can even do a banana spell, okay? Come up with that. Now, what else, y'all? What else? I think that was it for real this time. Let me see. Oh, I did want to tell you guys about this banana. It's called burro bananas, Burro bananas. These bananas can represent a soul that is free from karma and doesn't need to reincarnate. Okay, so that's kind of deep, right? And this could be something that you use for healing of each other, right? You can do one for each one of you separately to help free you guys from any karma or anything that could be holding you back in this reincarnation from this connection, or even just your family. You can do this for your family, your kids, So yeah, I love you guys. Peace.